It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT, coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
All right, thanks for tuning in tonight to another edition of the Rockmart High School Coaches Show. We're coming to you from Knuckleheads. Got a big crowd here tonight. Got a big show tonight, and we finally get the tennis team in here. We've been trying to get you guys in here for several weeks now, but because of makeup matches and things like that, haven't been able to get you in, but we're glad to have you here tonight. We got both boys and girls teams here, and then we got the baseball team coming up for the second half of the show. But let me introduce the two main figures of this show, and that would be Jeff Sharp and Robert Torline. They are such great people, and I appreciate them coming to do this tonight.
Why did he get his name first? Why did he get his name first?
Okay, well,
I'm sitting closer than him.
Robert Torline.
We're glad to have Jeff here.
And S comes before T.
Okay. It's all about Jeff. Go ahead.
So, well, we want to welcome the tennis team here, boys and girls, Coach Barry Owen, Coach Kent Mathis. And Coach Mathis, with the girls, you brought in two seniors tonight, Alexis Clanton, Taylor McVeigh. And Coach Owen, you got two juniors, Timothy Malone and Bennett Vest. We want to welcome y'all to the show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Coach Mathis, we'll start with you. Overall, you're 15-1, 6-0 in region play. And just to kind of fill everybody in on how their region play works is you play everybody twice, but only the second time around counts. That way, so the first time is kind of practice. You get to kind of get your feet under you and everything. And then the second time is for real, and that sets up your seeding going into the region tournament.
Yes, we said like you play everybody twice. We have 18 games total, but in the region, we play everybody twice. The first one doesn't count as far as your standing unless you get rained out or something happens. The second time you can't play, you go back to the first match. The second one does count and does rank you as far as for the region play. And in region, 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, I think 3 plays 6, and 4 plays 5, you know.
So a more traditional bracket from what we're accustomed to, Robert and I are accustomed to in softball and basketball. The 1 and 2 kind of get a double buy-in, and then you have 5 through 8 play-in games. So, a little bit more traditional bracket for tennis. And Coach Owen, with the boys, you're 13-3 overall, 5-1 in region play. And just to let everybody know, Thursday night at Rome Tennis Complex, they play Armurchie. They close out region play. And Tuesday night is senior night at Rockmart as Rome comes in. And so just to let everybody know, so make sure you come out Tuesday night and support the tennis team. As Coach Mathis, you have 5 senior girls. And then, Coach Owen, you just told us you have no seniors at all.
That's right. We're a pretty young team. We have all sophomores and freshmen, and I think we have 5 juniors this year, yeah.
So, and we're joined by 2 juniors now, Timothy Malone and Bennett Vest, and also Jackson Norris, as I look down our list here, and I believe Hunter England and Elijah Malone. So that's your 5 juniors. So, Timothy, you're 13-3 on the year. Bennett, you're 15-1, playing out of 3 slot. And I see here you and Jackson kind of battle it out in practice. As sometimes you're the one, sometimes he's the one. You're both 13-3 on the year. So, talk to us about So obviously, practice is a tough competition as well.
Yes, sir. We struggle back and forth. Some matches I win, some matches he wins, and it's just a constant battle between both of us to see who's going to be 1 and 2.
And Coach Owen, tell us about what the process you go through in picking, whenever you go into the upcoming match, how you decide who's 1, who's 2.
Well, we do have challenge matches. A lot of it is just based on I'll watch the guys play in the previous match, and we use that as well as the challenge matches. And honestly, I just know that I can count on either one of them to win at line 1 or 2.
Yeah, and Robert just gave us a great idea. Have you ever just flipped a coin for it?
I have not flipped a coin yet, but that would be okay though, because they're both could play number 1 or 2.
Right, and the girls here, Alexis is here. Tell us real quick, compared to last year, you guys went so far last year, and your team this year is just as good. And how's the transition from last year to this year?
I don't really think that we've had much of a transition, as much as most of us seniors have been playing together for such a long time. We didn't really lose anybody. So it's basically just the same. We're just transitioning from, like, this is our senior year, so we've got to, like, go out with a bang. So we're just trying, like, 100% more harder and everything.
And I noticed on here that all 5 of your seniors contribute to the team. So you've got Taylor McVeigh, you're in the number 3 singles. You're 15-1 on the year. You've got Alexis Clanton, Anna Smith, and are 14-2 in the number 1 doubles, and Alexis Casey and Rose Haney are 14-2 also in the number 2 doubles. Your competition with them having identical records there, your competition in the doubles, talk about, what they do during practice.
Well, they're both very good. Like Coach Owen said, I could flip-flop the girl with either one because they're both very successful. Basically, this is the line we had last year. All girls are back from last year, and we went into the season, and we're very confident we're going to play it. The girls are satisfied we're playing it. They play together very well. Didn't want to break the double girls up because they played the same partner last year, so they're feeding off each other this year. I didn't lose anybody from last year, except one girl didn't play this year, decided not to play. But like I said, we have all 7 girls back, 5 being seniors, and 1 being a sophomore, and 1 being a junior.
And Taylor, we heard from Alexis. You're 15-1 right now from last year to this year. How do you feel about this season and how you're going to continue on?
I feel a lot more confident this season because last year we weren't really used to winning that much because, I don't know, like our freshman year, we were very last. And then, like, to come in first last year in regions and then go all the way to Final Four in state, it was really something I was proud of, and I feel like we can do it again.
And you should be proud of that. It's got to be your coach, Coach Mathis, correct?
Yes, sir.
No, most definitely.
And, first of all, we want to congratulate you on that Final Four run. Region champions looking to repeat as region champions again. Talk to us, and this is for either one of you, talk to us about what you're going to have to do in the region tournament to repeat as region champions.
I think what we just need to do is, like, Mathis today actually had us practicing going back at basics because we do make mistakes, of course, like everyone does. But we get too far ahead of ourselves to where we'll start hitting it, like, hard and just start making mistakes. So Mathis lets us go back to the basics, like where we learned back in middle school, and just keep working on those and just keeping our head in the game will eventually let us make it to the end.
And then a lot of it's keeping the confident mentality because if you ever get down in the game, if you get frustrated, then you'll start losing. So just keeping up.
It's a big momentum game, we're correct?
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad you brought that frustration part up. Guys, I know y'all are very competitive, and, as you get to it, is there ever a time during a match where that competitive nature just kind of takes over and, you just break something?
Yeah,
I can speak to that. Yes, we've had. Go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes. It just depends on where the match is going, how you play, and all that. I mean, especially if you're not playing good, of course you're not going to be as happy as if you're just playing loose, especially against better opponents, too, as you go on.
Well, and you're 15-1. I can't imagine that you would get frustrated during a match being 15-1. So, have you ever broken anything during a match?
Yeah.
What'd you break?
A racket.
How many?
1.
He's saying 3.
3 rackets.
They weren't really broken; they were just cracked.
Yeah, just a little bent.
A little duct tape.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back with the boys and girls tennis team. Thank you, Taylor.
Presley Ford.
Right in.
Ready?
Hey, you can
Presley at Presley Ford covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
All-Star Car Wash of Rockmart wants to invite you to try out our all-new Soft Touch car wash system. That's right, we've renovated our old drive-through car wash to an all-new, state-of-the-art Soft Touch system, complete with a light bar show for the little ones. Our new system is designed to clean your vehicle like new. And remember, a clean car is a happy car. So come see us at the all-new All-Star Car Wash, located on the Nathan Dean Bypass between Sonic and Advanced Auto Parts. And as always, remember, we're living the dream, where every day is an all-star day. Hey, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfusy, General Manager of the All-Star Car Wash.
The original J&L Discount, located at 120 Marble Street in historic downtown Rockmart, says come on by and check us out. The inventory is building every day with name brand closeout items, huge selections of household items, cleaners, health and beauty aids, kitchen and paper products, just in, pallets of candies. Be sure to like them on Facebook. The original J&L Discount. Hours are from 10 till 5, Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. The original J&L Discount, 120 Marble Street in historic downtown Rockmart.
Your friends at All Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Chicken Scratch Cakes and Cupcakes, located at 103 South Marble Street in Rockmart, has a wide variety of baked treats available daily, including 16 cupcake flavors, cookies, apple roses, and peanut butter bars, just to name a few. You can call 678-685-3895 or 678-685-6050 to check availability or place an order to ensure you get exactly what you want. Custom ordering is available with proper lead time. We are open 6 days a week. We open at 6 a.m. each morning, close at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 5 p.m. the rest of the week. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for upcoming new items and special deals. That's Chicken Scratch Cakes and Cupcakes, where it is made from scratch, just like Grandma made them.
It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT, coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
All right, we're back here at Knuckleheads, and thanks for tuning in tonight. We've got the boys and girls tennis team up here. Let's go back to that last question where we left off. There was a lot of discussion in between that break there about it, Jeff, but one of you said you broke your racket one time, and he said 3 times. Well, I got to ask you, how did your coach respond to that when you broke your racket?
Well, he didn't find out till a lot later.
Well, I will say with Timothy, he said, my racket broke. And I said, well, that's because you hit it on your shoe. That's why the racket broke. But I want to go back to Bennett just a second. We talked about him, and we were talking about Timothy and Jackson. Bennett mostly played doubles last year, but he worked a lot over the summer, and he's playing singles this year, and he's really playing good. He actually could battle it out with Timothy and Jackson also. I mean, on any given day, he could also beat them. He usually plays 3, though, because I also slide him down to doubles sometimes because he's also a good doubles player. But he's right in there with Timothy and Jackson, though.
Yeah, and going through, Jackson Norris that we brought up, and then your doubles, you mentioned you slide Bennett down sometimes. You got Hunter England, Gavin Tan, Elijah Malone, and Caleb Shelton that you kind of mix and match in with your doubles. So just overall, just kind of tell us a little bit more about those.
Well, we lost 4 of our 7 starters last year. 3 of them were seniors, and we lost Russell Head to an injury the last football playoff game. So we have 4 brand new starters out of our 7, and they are a combination of freshmen and sophomores, and they're still learning, they're still making mistakes, but they're also doing a good job and playing well for us. So I'm really proud of how they've come along this year.
So right now you're 5-1 in the region. Your only losses to Model. You've got Armurchie coming up Thursday that you mentioned you've already beaten, and that would be. To take the number 2 seed into that region tournament would be huge. And then tell us about, what you're looking at the region tournament. If you are that 2 seed, you're looking at 7. You never want to look ahead, but, for the region tournament, what are you looking at
Well,
there?
with the number 2 seed it would be awesome. We've pretty much handled the other teams that we would play pretty well, either 5-0 or 4-1. They've been some tough matches, but we usually pull them out. Model is our only loss in the region. They beat us 3-2 one time in some really tight matches. They did beat us 4-1 the second time, but there were still a couple of close matches. So I feel like we can probably handle everyone to try to get back to the finals and have another shot at Model.
Yeah, and of course, as they always say, that the biggest thing is you just want to get in the tournament itself,
Yes.
in the state tournament. So,
Yes.
you want to finish top 4, and we know that in every sport this year we cross over with Region 8, which is Oglethorpe, Elbert County, Raven, and all them. So we kind of, from other sports, we're familiar with a lot of them.
Ask us a question at any time.
Yes, ma'am. We will definitely ask you a question at any time. So, girls, you're looking at the 1 seed going into the region tournament, defending region champs. We talked about what you're going to have to do. Coach Mathis, tell us a little bit about what your plan is for the region tournament going into that, and just to defend your region championship.
Well, we're pretty sure going next Thursday, Pranon Merchant will be for the number 1 seed. Because we think they'll be undefeated also. And we'll go next Thursday, we're undefeated, so we think beating them will put us number 1 seed. We got to take care of them first, but we won't be satisfied. I'll be honest with you. We talked that day. If we leave anything, a tournament less than number 1 seed, we're not very happy. We won last year. We got a taste of it. We feel we can win again this year. We got to go out and play. The girls know that. We got to be consistent. We can't be complacent right now. We discussed that yesterday and today about being complacent. We can't be satisfied. We got to stay hungry, and we want to go in the region next week, and we want to be number 1 seed, and we want to finish as region champs. Because we want, region champs when you get play at home, and you win the first round. There's probably a good possibility to get round 2 at home. If you go in a region tournament as the number 2 or 3 seed, then the 2 seed you guarantee the first round at home, but there's probably a good chance the next round will be away because you're playing probably the 1 seed somewhere else, and we don't want that.
And ladies, all this rain we've had lately, has it affected your practice, or have you had practice at different times? How does that work for you guys?
He's a PE coach at Eastside, so he has the gym that he opens up, and we put nets out on the courts, which the gym floor there doesn't compare to the tennis court, so it kind of messes with us a little bit, but at least we're getting to practice when other teams aren't.
That's a good answer. That's very nice of you, Coach Mathis. So, Alexis, you've been playing tennis for how many years?
7.
7 years. And how many have you been playing?
6.
6. So, along with what Coach Mathis said, you'd be very disappointed in anything to be in first place in your region, correct?
Yes, definitely. This is what we've been working for almost forever, and if that's literally the end goal besides being state champions.
And that should be. It's a good goal to have, and I know you guys did well last year. You just got to carry it on this year. And, Coach, what are you doing differently? Is there anything differently this year compared to last year that you're...
We discussed our very first, Lisa just now said that, we discussed the very first part of the year playing as a team. We include our JV girls on everything we do. We are a team, they got to play together. I know as far as tennis, you got 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, but we want to win as a team and realize that if one part fails, somebody else got to be there for them and pick up. So if one of these 5 girls does not win, somebody else needs to be there for them. Unity is a very important part of our year this year.
Well, we'll talk real quick before we go on break, ladies, about, and tennis is a different sport. You don't have somebody out there cheering for you. It's really more of a quiet spectator sport, so you have to do all that on your own. How does that affect you compared to another sport? We'll throw in there volleyball.
Well, I know for me, since I play doubles, my partner, Anna Smith, we actually will talk to each other, so it's a lot easier for us because we actually have, our other partner there to pick us up and, help us out.
With singles, it's a little bit harder because you're the only person out there. I mean, sometimes he'll come over there and try to, hype you up and stuff, but I know when I was a sophomore, I struggled a lot with getting down on myself, and then I would lose because I had that mentality that I wasn't going to win. But now that I've gotten older, I've learned how to overcome those adversities, and it's really helped because I'll be down like 1-4 sometimes, and I'll come back and win.
Very good.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. If they're not here, it's kind of funny you mention that because that's what we discussed these last few days about, doubles got to play together and be there for each other. We talk about, self-motivation, senior leadership. And that's been our main topic the last 2 days.
All right, well, we're going to take another break, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes to finish up everything with the tennis team.
How many gimmicks does it take for tax service? Trust reliability from Barnes Tax Service. 770-684-7556. Specializing in self-employed. No W-2, no problem. No 1099, no problem. We work hard to get you the biggest refund. With 50 years combined experience, the tax professionals at Barnes Tax Service. Call us at 770-684-7556.
All-Star Car Rental is proud to announce our new location located on East Avenue in Cedartown. Car in the shop and need a car? Let the friendly folks at All-Star Car Rental ease your worries. We have some of the most competitive rates in the industry. You'll love our outstanding customer service. So feel free to contact BJ Smith and Rockmart at 770-684-2277 and SB Garcia in Cedartown at 678-901-1113. All-Star Car Rentals.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It's the heart of our home. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from family. I just love my kitchen.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com. Equal Housing Opportunity Member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All-Star Motors in Rockmart. And guess what? It's tax time. We're beefing up our inventory to offer great tax season deals. At All-Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Hey, you need help getting those taxes prepared? Just bring us your W-2s, then you can use some or all your return for a down payment on a new pre-owned vehicle, and you can drive out today. That's right, today. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT, coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
All right, we're back here at Knuckleheads. Got the tennis team up here. Before we get started, I want to thank the Knucklehead crew for making us welcome each week down here. Thanks to all of our sponsors that help make this program possible. Thanks to the sponsors that help make all the sports at Rockmart High School possible. And we got some in the crowd tonight. We got Derek Tilley and from Rockmart Rent to Own. He's here tonight. Jeff Bailey at Days Pre-Owned Super Center. Got Chris Culver Exterminating. Got David and Sunday Vest from Smith Lockwood Drug Store downtown, and we just want to thank all of them for helping to support Rockmart High School sports. But we're going to turn it back over to them, wrap this up with the tennis team.
All right, Coach Mathis, we're going to go ahead and go down the rest of your roster. You got a junior, Mariella Owen, in your number 2 single spot at 16-0. You also have some sophomores. You got Emma Evans, that's your number 1 single. She's 15-1 on the year. Shelby Williams, Heather Berg, Mallory Bradfield, Olivia Bradford, Haley Farrell, Madison Harris are your sophomores. And then 3 freshmen, Lori Farr, Maddie Ann Harp, and Sophie Smith. Just talk about your JV team and Emma Evans and Mariella Owen. not here, then your 1 and 2 singles.
Okay, these senior girls, they've been starting as freshmen. They started as freshmen. I'll be honest with you, their first year I think we're 0-18. But they played 4 years on varsity, and then I think as a freshman, Mariella Owen also started as a freshman, and then last year Emma started as a freshman. So we are young as far as that area, but we're losing 5 seniors this year, and I've been talking all year long to our young girls, our sophomores and our freshmen about next year. Somebody's got to step up and fill those shoes, because we don't want to go backwards next year. I have talked to sophomores how important it is to, focus on this year for next year. And what they do between May and next February is crucial in what they do, because we have a good core of 8th grade girls coming up. I went and saw them play last Friday, and they look real good playing. That are going to challenge these girls for those 5 spots.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You've got 5 seniors that are, in those spots, that all 5 of them are contributing to your team.
Yes, I actually kept 16 girls this year, and we got 9 underclassmen girls, plus the young girls on 8th grade girls who are good players that are going to challenge those girls. So hopefully out of all those girls, we'll find 5 good girls to fill in the other slots. Emma and Mariella are back next year, strong at 1 and 2. They're probably, I'll brag on those girls, they're probably the best 1 and 2. They are the best 1 and 2 in our region.
And it sounds like a lot of healthy competition coming up next spring as well.
Yes.
And then on the boys' side, Coach Owen, we talked about, of course, your 3 singles and your doubles going in. Some that we didn't talk about was Dylan Mahan, Nathan Barrett, L.J. Pace, Gavin Cook, Jonathan Crow, Tyler Pascal, a lot of your JV players that are there. Tell us about first of all, you have no seniors, so you have everybody coming back.
Right.
I know 1, 2, and 3 singles are coming back, as well as all your doubles.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3 singles are probably set next year. There could be some people pushing for those, but more than likely the doubles positions will be what everybody's battling for. We do have about 3 freshmen that, depending on how hard they work, they could also be battling for those jobs. I mean, depends on how hard everybody works this summer and this fall before next spring.
And, I know these 2 here, and I know Jackson, and I know throughout the summer and probably throughout the fall, there's going to be a lot of the times the 3 of you are together playing each other. And that's just going to make you better throughout. So, tell us about off-season part. I mean, you play football. Jackson's in the band. He's the leader of the band there, and he does a great job on Friday nights doing that. But tell us about, what you have to do, in the off-season to get ready for the spring.
Really, it's just about making time. I mean, if it's important to us, we're going to make time to do it. And for us, I mean, it started back in middle school. So we've been out there pretty much as we can in between our busy schedules. I mean, because we want to be great, and that's what we got to do to be great.
And like you said, we have football. So in the summer, even if we are tired, we have to make time, get together, and then go hit. Because, I mean, we want a state championship.
I want to go to Coach Owen for just a minute. And, you saw tennis really evolve over the years here in Rockmart, and you got something started at Eastside to try to get these younger kids to play in tennis. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, the program's called Teach Me Tennis. It's actually sponsored by Rome Tennis Management. I know most of those guys, and they've been doing lessons around Rome for several years, and they're really great. And it's really key because if kids get to middle school or high school and have never played, it's really hard to teach them the fundamentals and get them ready to play before they're out of high school. But if you can start them, we start as early as first grade at Eastside with our program. We have probably about 25 kids each time we do the program. And if you can get them started that early, get them interested and get them practicing, by the time they're in middle school, you are way ahead of the game. That's just crucial to having a sustained, successful high school program.
So if you got young kids and they're interested, they need to just contact you over at Eastside.
Yes, just look out. We usually post it on Facebook. We do reminds from Eastside, and the website is called teachmetennis.org. You can go on there and check it out and get more information about it.
All right, closing shots, guys.
Well, I will say that, this year, as far as our region and people we're playing, we have more kids involved in our program this year than any other school we're playing. I'm carrying 16 girls, he's carrying 13 boys, and most teams we play, they may have 7 or 8 girls, maybe, just enough to fill a team, and may have 9 or 10 guys, maybe. So, there's a lot of boys and girls playing right now in Rockmart as far as tennis.
Yeah, the middle school program has a ton of kids out there too, and that's good to see. And honestly, in high school around our region, we are the team to beat right now. We're the team that people look at saying, we want to be like them. Those are the guys that we have to beat, and that's a good feeling.
And it's all due to Coach Mathis and Coach Owen.
Well, to get them interested, you're doing the right thing. You've got to build the program while they're young, get them interested, but then they've got to take over and want to do it. So it sounds like you've done a great job there, coaches, players. Look forward to the rest of your season and bring home a championship.
Next Monday, April 9th at the Rome Tennis Center, region tournament begins April 9th and 10th. It's our spring break, and but they're going to be very motivated. Both teams looking to bring home a region championship. We want to wish you good luck. Congratulations on a great season so far. Girls, we hope you go that one step further than you did last year. Guys, you got to the second round last year. You got a little bit of a taste. We want to go further there as well. I want to thank all of you for coming out. And we're going to take a break and be here with Coach Kenny Jonzatich, Dylan Bailey, Jonathan Suppis.
Before we go, I just want you to know I would come do your matches, but it'll be like this. Doesn't make good radio. But
actually a lot louder on the court.
Afterwards, we want you to come down and talk about that, your victories. We're glad to have you here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mow like a pro with Bobcat residential zero-turn mowers. Built for durability, a quality cut, and easy ownership, and backed by our Mow with Confidence limited warranties. Get more mower for your money with the Bobcat CRZ starting at $39.99. Step up in value and performance to the Bobcat XRZ. Get the ultimate in professional-grade quality with the XRZ Pro, our top-of-the-line residential zero-turn. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
If you're a homeowner, your most valuable asset deserves care and maintenance that you can trust. Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control company in Polk County, can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They also treat other pesky insects like bedbugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets. Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 770-684-1488.
The Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care you can trust. Dr. Caleb Landrum and Dr. Bruce Bell perform complete eye exams on patients in just 3 and up. They give a thorough assessment of your eye health to each of their patients, and they manage medical eye conditions like glaucoma, macular degeneration, diabetes, and cataracts. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Dr. Caleb Landrum is currently accepting new patients. Open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
All-Star Car Wash of Rockmart wants to invite you to try out our all-new Soft Touch car wash system. That's right, we've renovated our old drive-through car wash to an all-new state-of-the-art Soft Touch system, complete with a light bar show for the little ones. Our new system is designed to clean your vehicle like new. And remember, a clean car is a happy car. So come see us at the all-new All-Star Car Wash, located on the Nathan Dean Bypass between Sonic and Advanced Auto Parts. And as always, remember, here at All-Star, we're living the dream where every day is an All-Star day. Hey, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfisey, General Manager of the All-Star Car Wash.
Presley Floor is here to help you get your floors ready. Give Dean Presley at Presley Floor Covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old, worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It's the heart of our home. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from family. I just love my kitchen.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com. Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT. Coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
All right, we're back here for the High School Coaches Show. Thanks for tuning in tonight. You're listening to 101.9 FM, AM 1220 WZOT. And I've got Jeff Sharp and Robert Torline. I'm sorry, excuse me, I've got Robert Torline and then Jeff Sharp.
Thank you. You're learning.
I catch it every week from Robert about something, but I'm glad that they're here to do the show, and I appreciate you guys coming every week and doing this. And we got Robert down here, who is the voice of Jacket Baseball.
And glad to be here with these guys today because they've had a heck of a season so far. They're starting to peak at the right time. But I'm going to ask one question real quick to Mr. Bailey. You're used to having a microphone in front of you doing commercials for days. So I want you to say this for me, okay? I am Batman.
I am Batman.
Thank you. Because that's what I call you on the radio when you get up to bat, as hard as you hit. So now we can go ahead and play that before every time you bat. So what a good season you're having so far. And, of course, you got Johnny Rocket down there. And Coach Y, welcome back. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with these guys next to you and how the season's going.
Well, I think since the last time we talked, we were, 3-5? 3-5. It's been, about 3 weeks. We had the soothsayer, Sam Sanders, on with us.
Mad Dog.
And his prediction is 1 game away. Sam said we'd win, what did he say?
14.
We'd go 14, or we'd win 14 in a row.
14 in a row.
And we're at 8 at this point, so he's getting closer. We played pretty well. The bats have gotten going. We're constantly, throwing the ball really well. We played great defense. Got a lot of contributions from different people. Dylan's happy. Last time we talked, I'm not even sure if he had a batting average yet. Since that point, he's hit about 500. And he's done a great job for us. Moved him into the 3-hole. He's driven a lot of runs. Hit a walk-off, hit a grand slam, numerous doubles. He had 3 doubles the other day, and he's swinging the bat very well, playing third base and catcher for us.
And then you got John Suppes down there.
Johnny has played all over the diamond for us. If we got a hole, we can plug Johnny in there. He's a valuable piece to our team. He does a great job defensively. I said, Johnny, hey, I need you to go play right field. Johnny jumps in, goes play right field. Johnny, you got to play shortstop today. Johnny goes and plays shortstop today. Johnny, I need you to play third base today. Just put me out there, Coach. I'll play. He's done a great job for us. We had him in the leadoff spot for a while. He did a good job there. And let me give you a little background on this before we get to this point. I'm not sure. I think he's got about 5 saves so far. But Johnny, has he got 4? Johnny had a little arm problem last year, went through some rehab. And we talked early in the fall, about trying to protect his arm early in the year, working back in slowly. And I said, John, you may not like it because you've always been a starter, but I really think this closer role for you would fit. One, you're very aggressive and confident in your own abilities. We'll call it that. You got great feet. He's got a heck of a pickoff move. Stop the running game, and he's one of the top 2 best defensive players we got on the ball club. you know, what better place to have him late in a ball game to finish out a game than in the center of the diamond on the mound, and he has thrived on it. And you can ask him here in a minute about it, but he's gone from I don't know if I want to do it to, we get a lead late in the game, and he's waving at me, can I go to the pen? Can I go to the pen? He's wanting to close games out for us, and he's done a heck of a job. And if you'll recall the Cedartown win, that guy was fired up at the end of the ball game.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And Johnny, we'll start with you down there. I had the pleasure of being on the coaching staff when we were in middle school, and coach you. And I can't really say I coached because you guys knew what you were doing. I was just there enjoying the ride. But I know you don't like to strike out and you don't like to walk, and your bat's been a little slow at the beginning. You're coming around now. I think that has a lot to do with basketball and different things coming on. How do you feel about the way your offense and defense is going now?
My offense could use a little work, I could say that right now, but my defense is there, I would think. It's hard to put errors. I don't make a lot of errors. I'm pretty confident in that, and I just get the play made.
And if you get on base, you're going to second, aren't you? As soon as you can, You're going to steal. Dylan, we'll go to you two next. I mean, your bat was you've just been on fire all year, but as Coach said, you hit it right at people. And now you're starting to hit it in gaps, and you're starting to, like 3 doubles last game. That was amazing. And how do you feel? Not only just your offense, but your defense as well. A heck of a catcher, a heck of a player everywhere. How do you feel you're doing and the whole team's doing?
Well, hitting-wise, I started off, I was like, good Lord, ball couldn't fall. And then it started just hitting in the cages more and getting used to my swing. And it just started falling for me and working. And now it's full speed now and everything's working. But as a team-wise, our bats have gotten hot. They've came around. We look great.
Do you think you'll do better, guys, in the warmer weather? You feel more loose? Or because I tell you, that cold weather is tough on me, and I'm just the announcer. So is it tough on you guys out there?
Yes, sir, it is. In warm weather, the ball goes a lot farther off the pad.
All right. So we're ready to take a break here. So we'll be right back with Knuckleheads with the guys in baseball.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
The original J&L Discount, located at 120 Marble Street in historic downtown Rockmart, says come on by and check us out. The inventory is building every day with name brand closeout items, huge selections of household items, cleaners, health and beauty aids, kitchen and paper products. Just in, pallets of candies. Be sure to like them on Facebook. The original J&L Discount. Hours are from 10 till 5, Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. The original J&L Discount, 120 Marble Street in historic downtown Rockmart.
Chicken Scratch Cakes and Cupcakes, located at 103 South Marble Street in Rockmart, has a wide variety of baked treats available daily, including 16 cupcake flavors, cookies, apple roses, and peanut butter bars, just to name a few. You can call 678-685-3895 or 678-685-6050 to check availability or place an order to ensure you get exactly what you want. Custom ordering is available with proper lead time. We are open 6 days a week. We open at 6 a.m. each morning, close at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 5 p.m. the rest of the week. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for upcoming new items and special deals. That's Chicken Scratch Cakes and Cupcakes, where it is made from scratch, just like Grandma made them.
All-Star Car Rental is proud to announce our new location located on East Avenue in Cedartown. Car in the shop or need a car? Let the friendly folks at All-Star Car Rental ease your worries. We have some of the most competitive rates in the industry. You'll love our outstanding customer service. So feel free to contact BJ Smith in Rockmart at 770-684-2277 and SB Garcia in Cedartown at 678-901-1113. All-Star Car Rentals.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT. Coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
Back at Knuckleheads with Coach Kenny Onsatich, Dylan Bailey, and Jonathan Suppies. And Coach, so far we're halfway through the region play, 11-5 overall, 7-0 in region play. And we were talking earlier today. We've got two teams at 5-2, Pepperell and Day County. Two teams at 4-3, Coosa and Chattooga. Second half of region play, we haven't really seen the best out of the teams that we've played from a pitching concept.
No, at this point it seems to be that everybody we play, they're trying to go with what beat us last year was, not much velocity, a lot of curveballs. The one thing we've worked on in the off season was trying to get better at hitting the curveball. I don't know if I know we've gotten better. We're not chasing as many as we were. We've cut down on our strikeouts a lot. We put the ball in play more. The more we put it in play, either we get on a hit or they'll boot it, and it's led to big innings for us.
Yeah, we're an 8-game win streak right now. Going into that eight-game win streak, we had a team batting average of 160. We're at 240 right now. So we've upped that 80 points. The on-base average of 382, which has climbed up almost 400. So, the guys are doing a great job. Dylan, we talked about earlier, you started the season 0 for 18, and now your average is over 300. What kind of adjustments did you have to make? Because mentally, I know it's got to be tough. Hitting hard balls right at people. What did you do in your approach at the plate?
Not really nothing. I was hitting the ball hard when I started the season. It was just right to them. So, just more reps in the cages, just staying after, hitting more. And eventually they just started falling. And I guess, I don't know what happened really. It just started falling for me.
I know we had a conversation about it. And, one of our mottos is trust the process. And that's something that Dylan's worked on all. We started making adjustments with his swing when he got out of football. He's become a more balanced hitter, more patient. He's behind the ball. His hands are inside the ball better. And when he gets a good pitch to hit, he's really driving the baseball well right now.
Dylan, you remember the first time we met? You remember on the baseball field, the first time you came out and tried out? You remember what I told you? You don't remember that?
No, sir.
Suppis remembers that. I said, just make contact, and you hit it over the fence.
Oh, yeah, he told me to go sit down. I remember that.
Yeah, so, you're hitting the ball well, and the team's doing real well, and it's warming up, guys. We've got the second half of the season. What is your goals? Both of you guys can talk however you want. What do you see yourself doing in region to get to that next level? We got to go game by game, but what do you need to do to ensure wins?
Well, we got to hit the ball a lot better than we are now just to advance more in the playoffs. So that's what we really got to do. Our defense is there.
And right now we're throwing the ball really well. We've got a team ERA 1.54. We're allowing about 2 runs a game, 23 errors through 16 games. Coach Wise, since you've been here, the two things that you've preached is pitching and defense, and that's really coming through this year.
Yeah, we're fortunate. We're very talented on the mound. We've had some mercy games where they've been shortened. We've had some rainouts. We're throwing about 7 different guys right now, and I'll be honest with you, it's tough getting them innings. The two guys that have the most innings have thrown 22 apiece. That's it. The next 2 guys have thrown 15. Like I say, I'm fortunate. We've treated this like a major league team. We've got 4 starters. We've got 3 guys. We've got 2 setup guys coming out of the pen, and Johnny's closed for us. And,
it's been lights out. We've been very, very, very good on the mound. Defensively, we struggled a little bit early.
I think 16 of those errors came within the first 8 games, to be honest with you. So since those first 8 games, we've been very good defensively. We had 3 or 4 games in the last 2-3 weeks where we haven't made an error, and I've said that on the show before that when you're making less than 2 errors a game and walking less than 3 people a game, I think we're 3-1 strikeouts to walk at this point. In high school baseball, you've got a chance to win. The less freebies or free base runners you give, you've got an opportunity to beat your opponent.
Yeah, 113 strikeouts, 46 walks, and 23 errors. So that means only 69 runners are, on base.
And if you look at the hits we've given up, I think we've given up 20 something less hits than we've had innings pitched. And I think, if you look at it, we've had 112 innings total. I would say probably at least a third of those have been 3 up, 3 down. The pitching's been that dominant.
And Dylan, I'm going to go to you because one time a week you get a chance to catch, and the other time you're playing third. Tell us what it's like catching some of these guys. You see them in practice, you get to catch bullpens, but during a game, just seeing that, most of the time you get to catch Braden on Fridays, but then you get to see Johnny come in and close games out. You even get a chance for Shelton and Queen to come in the middle of a game. Just talk about, your relationship with the pitchers as a catcher.
Well, it's great because I've grew up with these kids my whole life. I've caught them, well, not really. I started catching 9th grade, but that's really 3 years that I've caught them. So I know their pitches. I know that the ones that can hit their spots every time and the ones that'll miss every now and then. So it's just really getting to know them and just knowing what they throw.
And I'll give you something. I see Ty Floyd's here. Nice he's down here as well. And I got a nickname for you too, Ty. I just can't say it right now. We'll get to it later on the radio while you're pitching. But I do want to give a little blooper that I did earlier in the season. It shows where you guys have come from earlier on now to playing hard. Tyson Floyd was at one of your games, as he always is, watching you guys play, and you guys are really not doing very well. And he caught me cat napping over there on the radio, and he kind of busted me and said, "Torline, wake up, you're on the radio." I go, "Okay." But now I'm awake every inning now. You guys are playing really well, and I just want you to know I appreciate that. So that does help when it's interesting. So, guys, we've got a long ways to go, but I think you're going to get there, one game at a time. Coach Y, what do you want to see the rest of this season?
We talk about it every day when we get to play. We talk about it being just another day at the office, an opportunity to improve every day and get better and have some fun. We need to go to a break. Is that what we're saying down there?
I think you need to go to the bathroom.
Hey, Mark, before we go to a break, I don't know if you knew, but we played 6 of our last 7 on the road, and we'd like to take the radio crew with us.
I think it was a thumbs up.
I think he said yes.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
How many gimmicks does it take for tax service? Trust reliability from Barnes Tax Service. 770-684-7556. Specializing in self-employed. No W-2, no problem. No 1099, no problem. We work hard to get you the biggest refund. With 50 years combined experience, the tax professionals at Barnes Tax Service. Call us at 770-684-7556.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All Star Motors in Rockmart. And guess what? It's tax time. We're beefing up our inventory to offer great tax season deals. At All Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right. We have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Hey, you need help getting those taxes prepared? Just bring us your W-2s, and you can use some or all your return for a down payment on a new pre-owned vehicle, and you can drive out today. That's right, today. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It's the heart of our home. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family. I just love my kitchen.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com. Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
It's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show here on WZOT. Coming to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
Nope. Welcome back to Knuckleheads.
They cut your mic off.
They cut you off. There you go. So
I think that's a sign, Robert.
He's out. See you, Robert. So Mark said you had done enough talking. So, but we're going to close it. We're going to close everything out. Close out baseball here. We're going to talk about the upcoming schedule. 3 of the next 4 games are at home. We've got, of course, Saturday. We've got a JV varsity doubleheader starting at 11 o'clock against Cass. Tuesday we go to Gordon Central to start the second half of the region play. Wednesday, a big game with Gordon Lee as they come in number 1 in 1A. And then Friday we have Day County. So 4 games in 6 days or so. That's, with our pitching staff, no big deal, right?
No, I mean, I got guys waiting to throw that haven't been able to throw because of the weather and the way the games have been moved around. So I'm excited to see some of these guys get more innings.
And, Johnny, talk about that. 4 games in 6 days. You've got to get some rest in there. Of course, Sunday we'll have an off day. Monday and Thursday you won't play. But talk about what you're going to have to do on those off days to be mentally and physically ready for all those games coming up. And I think we've got, 11 games in the next 3 weeks or so, something like that, 11 or 12?
I think over the last 3 weeks we've got 11 games, yes.
So,
I'm sorry, Coach. I sound CJ threatening us over there with his muscle shirt again.
Oh yeah. And I think that shirt was the same color as his skin too.
Yeah, this afternoon it was. I was blinded in the building.
So, all right, Johnny, tell us about what you're going to have to do during off days. To prepare for so many days where we're going to be playing, weather permitting, of course.
Well, first of all, to get my bat back where it should be, I'm going to be in the cage. But pitching-wise, I'll just throw 15, 20-pitch bullpen each day we're out. And
if you're asking me, I have to stay hydrated. As long as I keep drinking, I'm okay for the games.
Yeah, we don't want anything to happen to your golden voice, as Mark Garrett put the other day.
Stay hydrated.
And make sure you have a heater close by.
Yeah.
Dylan, you and Braden Cole do all the catching job for us. What are y'all going to have to do? Of course, as Robert said, he's going to have to stay hydrated. You are too, because with so many games in a row, no telling how often you're going to have to catch.
Yeah, you just off days you rest. You sit at the couch, just chill, don't do much, just stay around the house and rest your legs, just so when you do play, you're ready, you're good to go.
Coach, from a practice standpoint, hopefully Monday and Thursday we're going to get a good practice in tomorrow, as long as we didn't get too wet today. So we plan on a good practice tomorrow. Monday and Thursday, practice in between games. What are we looking at? Just to kind of prepare the kids mentally and physically.
Well, I think the big thing is just to get out there on the field. I mean, outside of playing, I think we've been able to practice twice on the field in about the last month. And where that hurts is running through team defenses and being able to throw the ball. You can only do so much in the gym and be able to get reps defensively. And we'd like to hit on the field a little more. We just haven't been able to do it this spring.
And some of the underclassmen that are coming up, we talk about sophomores that are in the lineup. We got Ty Floyd, Evan Ratcliffe, Reed Couch. that are in the Cody Paramore, sophomores that are contributing to the team. One senior, Cole Holder, and then a great group of juniors that we have, and even a couple of freshmen that are kind of doing the job on the base pass for us.
Well, I think what we've talked about early in the year is, we got a lot of different guys that can offer and contribute. Everybody's got a role, and we've been fortunate to use everybody in instances to help us win. And I think that does a couple of things. Keeps everybody sharp, keeps them involved in the game, and I think you'll see that there's a really good team chemistry right now, and a lot of that has to do with everybody being a good teammate.
Coach, I'm going to real quick here. We've talked about, I've noticed you're growing your beard down because you haven't lost yet, and I mentioned on the air I was wondering if you were going to be Santa Claus.
Yeah,
and, I will.
I thought when I retired that I could just get a Santa Claus gig for a couple months a year.
But I'm going to make a deal with you.
Okay.
You keep that beard, you keep winning, you get that state championship game, I'll wear the Santa suit to the state championship game.
Sweet. Can we get that on the air?
It's done deal.
It's recorded.
It's done deal.
So
I'll be Santa.
Okay, so we got
on
Santa
the radio.
and radio crew traveling with us on the road.
Yeah, I'll wear the Santa suit, not the beard. All right, so guys, I'm looking forward to seeing them Saturday. We're here at home.
Saturday.
And we'll be back out there on air, and excited about that. Jeff, what you got?
I was just saying around 1 o'clock for that varsity game Saturday. JV game before 11 o'clock.
I wish everybody a happy Easter, and everybody be safe this weekend.
Appreciate WZOT for doing the coaches show and having the kids on, and y'all provide a great service for these young men to be able to, and ladies in our athletic department, to be able to get out there and talk into the community by having our show.
Well, we appreciate you coming on and talking about that. I appreciate these two guys, Robert and Jeff, because they are down here every week and they do all the talking, and I'm so glad that they do. But we want to thank all the sponsors for helping us do this, because it does cost to keep this going, and all the sponsors in town that help out. We appreciate that. Help us bring the sports to you.
Dylan, Johnny, thanks for coming out tonight. Parting shots from y'all. Y'all got anything you want to add?
Just thank you for asking me to be on the show.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all, and thank you to our fans that are always supporting us, coming out and watching us play. Y'all keep coming, we'll keep winning.
Well, for Robert Torline, Mark Lumpkin, Mark Garrett, I'm Jeff Sharp. Coach Kenny Jonzatich, guys, thanks for coming out. We want to thank everybody for coming out to Knuckleheads, and as usual, our time is up. We thank you for yours.
You've been listening to the Rockmart Yellow Jackets Coaches Show. Tune in next week to WZOT as we come to you live from Knuckleheads in downtown Rockmart.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.